Hi friends, welcome back. And today we are going to discussing about our next topic, that is weights in water. Okay, how many ways we can able to use and are different types of weights we can able to say. Okay, for selenium, if you say selenium, okay, we have four weights like implicit, okay, and explicit and fluent. These are the three things, and also we have for red dot sleep. Okay, these are the four different things, and thread dot sleep is not recommended, but when it is taking for more time comparing to expected, that moment we can able to use thread dot sleep, very rare case. And implicitly wait is basically to loading for specific complete page loading purpose, explicitly for specific element, and fluent also specific, but explicitly it will wait for until the timeout is completed. Fluent wait, once the element is visible, it will go off, right? But the similar format of here, we have the same format, okay? But implicitly we are going to use like directly like a browser, and we can able to tag name, any tag name I can use for button, okay, and then we are going to use for id or some any locator, okay. This is basically waiting for if you use for click or something, send keys, set or anything you can able to use, okay. This is basically implicitly wait, okay, implicitly wait. Why? Because by default our water have for 30 seconds of wait for each element, until like if you say I have 10 lines of code. Example, 10 lines of code I have. Okay. In that sixth or eighth line, the element is not presented. Okay. What will happen? It will wait for 30 seconds. Then it will collapse. If it is presented, it's fine. If it is not presented, then automatically it will be say that element is not able to findable. Some error will be, we got it. Okay. By default, this is work like a fluent wait. Okay, by default it will work like a fluent wait. How? See, every element it will applicable for 30 seconds, means 10 lines, each line 30 seconds, each line 30 seconds, if second also 30 seconds, third also 30 seconds. Okay, like this it will keep on goes and unto 10th line 30 seconds. Okay, if it is work for first second itself, the element is visible, then it will skip remaining 29 seconds. It will skip for 29 seconds. Then it will go for second. If it is immediately it will available, then it is collapse the remaining timing and it will go for third step. Like that it will goes until unless that elements is, if it is not present still 30 seconds also, then we can able to get error. Otherwise, no. This will work like a implicitly and also fluent wait kind of things. Okay. And explicitly, how we can able to declare. Okay. That we can see now. Okay. For this, I'm going to create a one file. Sorry, tc09 underscore wait dot rb. Okay. And I'm going to use for require and water initialize the browser. Okay. And I'm going to use for this particular browser this URL. Okay. Navigate to the website. Okay. Then maximize the window. Okay. After maximizing the window, we are going to do for our load. And there is a method called wait. Okay. You can see, right? This is the one. Okay. This is basically explicitly wait. Okay. This I'll tell you in the last. Okay. Not now. We can go for another one. water colon colon weight dot and utils. Okay, then we can able to use two curly braces. Okay, inside that we can able to use this particular concept. Okay, browser dot text box, and we can able to use for this text box one. Okay, it is having for placeholder, will take as a placeholder. Okay, now I'm going to use for and I can go ahead and provide this one first name. Okay, that what will happen this particular one. Okay, this is basically a weighting purpose we are going to use. This is a water default weight techniques, and this work as a explicitly, and we can able to use for specific element whether it is presented or exist or enable or disable. Any case we can able to use this particular functionality. Okay, and also we can able to use another change on here. We can declare for time also. By default it will take 30 seconds. I don't want to take the 30 seconds, then I need to use for some timer. Timeout 10 seconds. Okay, this is a timeout 10 seconds. Okay, and it will take for time as well. Okay, previous we declare normally and it will take for 30 seconds, and here we are decrease that 30 seconds to 10 seconds. Okay, whether it will work or not we can see at sorry, ruby tc09 underscore wait dot rb. Okay, now I'm hitting here. Once is completely page is loaded, it will check for 10 seconds for the specific element. Once it is presented, then my test case is already passed. See, right? Once it is loaded, then immediately it will check. If it is present, it will collapse it. Okay. If I'm go ahead and use for one, it will give you for true or false cases. Okay. Now see, it is waiting. First 10 seconds it will wait, and then it is done, closed. Okay. See here, timeout. And I'm copying this one, it's very small. Okay. See here, where water colon colon wait that it is timeout after 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, we provided for 10 seconds. Because of that, it is got failed. Okay. Because we collapsed. By default, it will take 30 seconds. Now it we reduced into less. Okay. This is a one case. And another case also we have. Okay. We'll see that as well. We can use for intervals. We can use for intervals, like how we are using for what you can say, mm, fluent weight. Okay, fluent weight also it will take the timeout. Okay, from here I'm going to increasing 10 only. Okay, and I'll use for intervals. Intervals. I'm going to use for every 1 second. I have to check. Every 1 second I have to check. Okay. Still I want to make it fail. Okay. Now again we are running. Okay. Still, yes, now it is got, see, 10 seconds it is provided and it is failed. Okay, same message. Okay, like this we can able to use. Okay, this interval what will happen, like a fluent weight we are providing for the specific element purpose, right? We are providing the time and then as well interval, pooling time. Okay, pooling time what will happen? If the element is visible within the time, then we can able to skip. Otherwise, we need to loop that entire things, right? That is a one case we are able to do, right? Is another format. This is basically interval based, okay? And then we have for a wait some presence of specific element inside the element we can able to use whether it will be presented or not, okay? I'm going to take this one again, okay? Now another method, uh, wait until present, okay? Until present, okay? Now I'm going to use this particular path, okay? But after this particular path I'm going to use for one more method called utils, wait utils dot await util present, okay? This will, what will happen, it will check for that particular one, it will wait. Then how to use for my send case, setting a value, then you can use for set, and then you can provide for here, okay? Or else you can store into one particular element, and that particular element you can able to use for set as well, okay? Now again I'm going to run this one. See, value is presented and it is presented and clicked, okay? Whether it will work only for present, no, it will work for visibility also, it will work for visibility also, for the visibility and enability, okay? And also we can able to use for enable cases, okay? Disable, all the things we can able to use, okay? And another one we have for another method called wait while. Wait while is basically it will give for true or false cases, okay? True or false case. Now again I'm copying this one, I'm going to use for this one dot wait underscore while present, okay? While present is basically it will give you for true or false case, okay? True or false case we can able to do that, okay? Both the cases are same, okay? This will be like a true or false we can able to appear, and we can able to use for some assertions and all, there also we can able to apply, okay? And instead of this we have for another method called custom timeout, okay? Custom timeout on a element, okay? How we can able to use custom time, okay? Inside this particular text field and placeholder colon, and we provided the value, right? Inside that we can able to use comma, there is a method called timeout, okay? And we can able to use 10 seconds, okay? Dot set, this will give you for custom timeout, this will give you for custom timeout, automatically you can able to wait for that particular time in that specific one, okay? See, it is presented, right? We can able to use this one as well, okay? Okay, and then we can use for another method, okay? And we completed custom timeout also, and we can able to use some page timing as well, okay? Page loading time, we need to wait for some page, right? Then how we can able to use for that specific time, okay? And we have for title field, okay? This is basically a title we have, title, or you can able to use for home page as well. You can home page. We can see the home page one. Okay. Browser dot wait utils. Okay. And use for two curly braces, and then use for b. Okay. And you can use for b dot text field. B dot text field is basically representing in that particular text box in the body. Okay. Or you can use for any title. Okay. Which is the title include or something. Okay. Now I'm running this one. Meanwhile, I'll search for title as well. Title. uh, Title tag, and there is a register. Okay, my test case got passed. Okay, and there is a method, same method I'll use. Instead of this, I'm going to use for another one. Title include register. Okay, title include register. Okay, you can use for close braces also. That is not a big deal. Same also fine. Okay. B represent the body, or you can say browser as well. Okay, both the combination it will be presented. We can see whether it will work out or not. See, perfectly passed. Okay, like this we can able to use for our entire weight techniques. I hope this entire concept help for you. Thank you for watching, and please do subscribe and share to your friends and colleagues. Thank you.